So far we have learned about what different parts of this data source page is called in Tableau, and how to connect with the data sets in Tableau, how to download sample data sets from the Tableau. Now we will learn about different how to rename the data set name itself, or the field names. It is irrelevant in a way, like this is a simple example where you are working with a single data set, but there are instances or in a real world scenario where you will work with different kind of data sets, and if the name of those data sets are not clear, then it would be difficult for you to remember what kind of data does that particular data sets include. So for that reason, it is beneficial to rename the data when you connect it to the Tableau. So how to rename the data sets name? So first is data set name. So you can rename the data set from here and here, but the problem in this one is wherever you changed, like either if you change it here from here or here, it will not reflect at the other place. So if you're changing it, you need to do it at both the places. So for that, you need to just click here, and once you click, yeah, or you can click here. I'm not getting that option right now, but it is, but and then you can do a right click and select the rename option, and then remove the, like I'm removing the underscore from here for the time being, and it is updated. But if you can see, it is updated here but not reflecting here. So you can do the same here, like from here I just go and click here and then remove it. This is done. Now come to the part of how to rename any field names. So field name is renaming field name is important again for the same reason. If the particular field name is not in a correct way, or it is not reflecting the correct format, or what kind of data does it include, in that case you need to rename that column. So for example, let's say I want to rename customer name for the time being. So what I could do, one thing I could do is I can select it by just clicking and just selecting it and double click on the name. So this is a one option. Let's say for example, I'm assuming I'm just putting underscore here, so I put underscore and this is done. And the second option is you can do a right click and you get an option of rename here from here. So you can do it in this way. So these are the two ways how you can rename the column name. So column name, renaming column name, or column name, or we can call it field name, and data set name has the same reason. That is it is beneficial if you are dealing with more number of datas. Now we come to know, now we will deal with what if we want to hide some of the rows, and we hide rows, or not rows, so apologies, we hide columns for the reason when we don't need that column, and that column is not necessary for you, and you want to see that column, only the necessary columns here. So if it is a redundant column, so what could you do is you can rename it from or hide it. So for hiding the column, what you could do is just select a column. Let's say I'm hiding a city column. Right click here and then select the option hide from here. Once you click, you will not able to see this column hide. But what if you want to just get back that column? So let's say you can't see that city column, but later you realize that you need that column. So for that purpose, if you need to get that column, you can click on this option. Sorry, it will just drop it. You can click on the setting button here, and then show hidden column. You can find the option of show hidden column. So in this when you click here, this column will be presented here, but it is in the grayed out form. So if you want to get that back column, you just again right click and you will get an option of unhide the column. So this is a way to hide and unhide any column. to know if we have added we have added one data set here and we want to remove this data set. We don't need this data set and we just want to, let's say we want to remove this data set and add another data set here. Go on the data at the top and then you get the option of close data. Just click on the close data and it will take some time and this data is go out from here. So you can see there's no data. It come to the first page or the first sheet where you can't see any data. You can go to the data sources grayed out because we don't have any data. So this is how we close any data set or remove any data set if we have added by any mistake, or we want to close the data set and add another data set into the tableau. So this is how we do it.